Hey guys, I'm Emily and this is Brooks Family Farm. I wanted to do a quick walk through the garden. I got home after work and it has been hot and humid and pretty gross today, but we did get some rain and the snapdragons, I didn't pick them this morning, so that's part of it, but they're just popped open and so gorgeous. Neil said around noon about half of these were open, and then in this hot muggy afternoon they popped open. So I want to show you, and I started some seeds about a week ago, maybe not quite that long ago, and they're popping up like crazy this afternoon too, so I thought it'd be a good time to take a look. So these first snaps that are so beautiful and colorful are Potomac. We bought them as plugs in June. I just looked, someone asked me. They shipped on June 6th, so we put them out that first week of June or so. These first ones are some type of orange. I forget the exact name. It's Potomac. I think it's just Potomac orange. Could be dark orange. This is a great example. I don't usually let them get this open in the garden because I want them to open like this in the vase. So it's kind of a treat to have all these open. And then we also have some of the Potomac dark pink. We also ordered that as plugs too. Find another really pretty one. So we've got a few of those here, and then we get to the snapdragons that I started from seed, starting right here and going down. And I started all of these from seed in February. I'm so impressed that these are still blooming. There's a large variety of colors because I just planted seed mixes. So there's a lot of variety. And I planted some rockets and some, I don't even remember. There were some that were called in like an heirloom mix that I got off of Etsy. There were some that's just like the tall snap deluxe, I think something like that from Baker Creek, but they were all mixes. But they're still blooming after a hot summer, which I'm pretty impressed by. Over here is kind of a mess. It's where my tulips were, and I threw a few zinnia seeds in there, kind of a last ditch effort to get some fall color. They're coming up. I started just a section of green beans. This was just a blank section, and I thought, why not put in a bunch of green bean seed? So they're coming on. These big sunflowers I started inside, and they're looking really good. And of course there's a lot of gaps. We went out of town right after I transplanted them, and so I lost several, but I replanted, and there are a few little babies filling in those gaps. Not as many as I would like to see, but it's only been a few days. This row needs weed eated pretty bad, but it's my second section of snaps, and this is all the Potomacs that we ordered. This is the dark pink again, and the whites. There's some beauty in the weeds. Oh, they're so beautiful. I love them. New favorite flower alert. Oh, here's one. Not this one, but one that fell over and really opened up. It's just so fluffy. And then another section of dark pinks. Then we have these tomatoes, which are on a cattle panel and going gangbusters. These are some tomato seeds that have been saved and cultivated by a good friend of ours for years and years and years in this area, and I call them Deanna's pink tomato. She calls them Doris pinks because the lady she got them from were Doris. Her name was Doris. But they grow so well. All my other tomatoes are so puny. They're a really big pink beefsteak tomato, and they're the most wonderful. They do get some afternoon shade, and so I think that helps the plants, especially as hot as our summer has been. But also these plants are just really strong growers. This is a fun patch I'm really excited about because it's where I had a bunch of lettuce. And so I have a lot of lettuce coming back up. And by lettuce, I mean I think everything that's come up is arugula. Yeah, that's arugula, which is good. I love arugula. But I did throw some sunflower seeds in here. This is sunflower, before I saw this arugula popping up. So we may have some salad, we may have some sunflowers. Who knows? Here's some more sunflowers popping. Oh, here's a good a good little group of them. They've just really popped up today. Super cool. This is a tomato that my neighbor gave me that took forever to get started and now has several tomatoes on, which is fun. My zinnia row. There's not a lot to see here. I keep it pretty well picked. That's a queen lime red, I think. All of these are mixed up. I didn't do a good job labeling, but I'm going to try next year because some colors like this, I need to make sure I grow again. I just love it so much. I'm typically not a pink and purple fan, but when you throw this in with some bright yellow and orange, it's gorgeous. Same with red. I've never liked red, but it just pops with the colors that I do really like. So it's pretty well picked. It didn't pop quite like the snaps did today. This is a neat one. I actually think this is probably an anomaly. It could be a cactus flowered zinnia, but none of my packages looked like this. This is the same color as I had up there. I need to know what it is because I need it always. And then, so I did throw in, this is a weed, but I threw in some more zinnia seeds to fill in that gap. The end of this row didn't have anything, so I threw in some zinnia seeds. I'm going to have to thin them after a little bit when they get bigger. They're doing awesome. Same thing over here. This is the end of the snaps. Threw in some zinnia seeds, get some last end of year color. I put some cucumbers at the base of my arched trellises. So this is an overgrown mess down this way. This is cilantro, just a whole mess of it. My first lavender I've ever grown. I've actually cut a bunch of it, and I'm not going to cut any more. It makes me nervous. I'm going to leave it for the rest of the season. Some potatoes. Oh no, I thought this cucumber was over and done with, and here he's got an overgrown cuke. Take that to the pigs. These tomatoes are just being ate up and not doing well, and it's probably not their fault. They're Dr. Witchy's, and Dr. Witchy's did great for me last year, but this is a problem. All of this morning glory, it's awful. There's some disease. Yeah, they don't look good. Another patch of green beans, and they all popped up today. I walked by this yesterday and thought, oh, none of my green beans are going to come up, but that's okay. I really wanted some fall green beans. My spring and summer green beans, well, number one, I didn't really get them planted because I was busy, and the ones I did get planted got eaten up. So these fall beans will be gorgeous. My celosia that I'm really excited about. Can you believe this? I have, it looks like flamingo feather. It looks like flamingo feather. And I'm not supposed to have any flamingo feather. I'm so excited. So I said I'm not supposed to have any flamingo feather. I actually don't know. I started so many celosia seeds, and I may have bought, I don't think I bought flamingo feather, but I started so many, they've all died, they all died, they all died. What I have planted, I didn't think I had any that remained from seeds that I planted, but I might have. But I have, my neighbor gave me some celosia starts, which was so kind. And then another neighbor, farther away neighbor who's so sweet, she just tosses out celosia seeds and gets so many. So she thinned out her plants and gave me those. And so I'm just growing a mix of what my friends have given me. This is my Indian summer Rudbeckia that I started from seed. This is probably like bloom number 20 from the single seed. It's amazing. Amazing. The lamb's ear, I just love. There's nothing exciting to show except that it's quadrupled in size. I just love it. I'm ready to go for next year. Not going to do much with it this year. This basil, you can't even tell I've been cutting off of this. It's one plant of Thai basil, and I've been cutting off of it so much. So this section of sunflowers over here I'm most excited about because, oh yeah, it's good. I ordered my seeds for next year, and didn't really plan to plant any of them, but I ordered them, and I ordered terracotta, and I ordered black satin. I don't know, it was from Sunflower Selections. I don't remember. But I just ordered them to make sure they had enough stock, and they came, and I still had 60, 70 days left, so I planted like a whole packet of each. And I planted some peach passion over there, but I'm less optimistic about those. Terracotta and the black magic, black satin, I don't know. I'm so excited. It's terracotta brown, dark black sunflower, and I want them so bad for fall. And they're popping up. I'll show you. So I think this is the black one. Right here. This is a smaller section, because I know I did terracotta in a larger section. But I have sprouts. I don't have any irrigation over here, so I was really concerned about getting any germination. But look at all of these sunflower sprouts. This one's the terracotta. You'll carry it and throw it to him? Have at it, my girl. Do you think they like cucumbers?
There you go. They were waiting for you.
Ah, that piggy didn't eat it. Come on, piggies. My last stop is the Dahlia corner. This is, I believe, American Dawn. I've been calling it American Dawn. It could be Groovy, but it doesn't look like it. Anyway, I've gotten 2 flowers. They were amazing. This, I'm going to have to look because I don't remember ordering a yellow. I didn't think I wanted a yellow, but here she is. So we're going to roll with that. Some of these plants, well, Helen, you're fine. You're good. Keep doing what you're doing. Helen Rose, look at this. You see? Oh, man. So I ordered Rip City. This might be Rip City. Oh, I may have ordered another black one, though. I tried to find, like, the darkest ones I could. Oh, my goodness. It's amazing. I hope that color is showing up. Obviously, the flower doesn't look like much, but that color, I hadn't seen it yet. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you on the next one.